I'm Nancy Gail Fox, the medium for God, and I channel angels, and I've been putting many pieces together. 12 years of angel board and psychic medium channel writing I've done, and I'm also a psychic detective, figuring out how people are taken to human sex trafficking, sex slavery, people that are missing. And the conclusion I've come to by my many years of channeling angels, God Almighty, Jesus Christ, Virgin Mary, many others, it appears that they're taken by a female mutilation ring who lie they need a clitoris removal. And that is what my readings have said every day for quite a while, that I've been reporting, that appears to be the bottom line, and that they frame people, mothers, they do I Spy on, that have multiple orgasms, and they do I Spy on their private area and lie they're whores and need a clitoris removal, and lie they need to take them for surgery that they don't need at all, of course, and that they need to take their daughters underground with the mother to therapy. And they're all taken to kiddie porn, snuff, torture movies. And that's what the bottom line seems to be, is it's a clitoral ring that are capturing the people who are missing to human sex trafficking and slavery. And many probably aren't reported missing, as my readings say they're captured by government agencies, by framing nice mothers to government agencies who do nothing wrong. And they are taken by framer files. That's how they trap them, catch them and their kids, is by framing them and brainwashing and robbing their money, and by lying they need surgery that they do not need in any way. And the ring running it, they are foreign men, women, could be Pakistan, Israeli, Hindu, dark-skinned, large men, my reading says, and women. And their culture, religion, they don't like a woman to file for a divorce, have another man in the birth canal, and have multiple orgasms. And they call that a whore to off, and to teach them a lesson by torturing, raping their children in front of them, and the mother at the same time in front of each other, daughters of all ages, and newborns and unwed mothers also. And the bottom line is, they murder them if they have another man in the sacred birth canal, and all the kids, and every aged daughter. And that's what my readings say, that they are under L.A. and California, 99 places, and they say that's against their religion and culture, and it's not illegal in America, and it is illegal to cut off a clitoris. It's female mutilation, medical malpractice, and it is murder. Number 9, it is premeditated gang rape, it is kidnapping, and it is murder, cold-blooded, gruesome murders committed, my readings say. And it is illegal to cut off a clitoris, it is illegal to force medical attention, it is illegal to capture a person and force drugs in them against their will. And that, my reading says, is what they do to get the mothers and daughters to kiddie porn snuff movies under LA County and clitoral cutting gyno chair tortures. Gyno chair torturing. That's what my readings say every day for a long time. The bottom line is it's female mutilation running this. They are a cult who are taught they are saving life by murdering mothers who have multiple orgasms, that they're the ones who would infect the population with a disease. For having multiple orgasms and intercourse with a man who's not the dad, they say they would infect the population. So if they murder them and their daughters who are voluptuous type bodies, they say then they're saving life. So they're a cult who thinks they're saving life by killing people. That's what my reading says. And on that note, my reading says the ones running this awful ring invisibly under California on spy cams, and who brainwash on Facebook Messenger, capital NOT, about truth and facts about nice moms and nice girls. And my readings say they copy-paste report cards, and they install I Spy when a mother gets her divorce decree in the mail. When the mother files for divorce, legally separated, legally divorced, they install I Spy in underpants and in houses on the children's private areas and the mothers. And they edit I Spy and put subtitles on it, vulgar language, and set up a facade and lie the I Spy is porn and it's I Spy voyeurism peeping Tom that this cult did. And they install it and exploit them as human meat. And then they frame the mother, rob them, steal their mail, hack their email, and all plan to take them down to the ground to capture them, to the clit cutter room underground, and lie they save life by cutting it off. The mom, and really they gang rape the mom and the kids in front of each other, and oral sex torture and gyno chairs, and then they cut the clitorises off when they're dead or half dead and murder them. Some are trafficked, and some are kept in kiddie porn a year, my reading says. 2-year-olds, they don't cut it off of. They keep them in kiddie porn a year under LA. And they murder newborns, and they are actually human sacrifice of mothers and daughters that they say are unholy, not sacred, because another man was in the birth canal. They are tainted, and to off them. And they train many to do this who get a shot of meth, to do the sex torture movies, clit cutting, and then heroin afterwards. And they're controlled by drugs, and they're underground, all under California in 99 places. And my reading says it is this cult who steals my crime tip jobs and my PayPal and money. And that's the reading I was planning to say here to help stop it. It affects everybody, and everyone's in danger because it's not stopped. And I'm a psychic detective, and I do put my crime tips together, and I started doing my angel board readings in 2005 at our house on River Farm Drive, channeling angels, my dad, and God in 2005 summer, about 12 years ago. And I went from channeling to channel writing, and I started my Stop Sex Slavery readings in 2008 summer. And I've done 10 years of Stop Sex Slavery psychic detective readings every day for 10 years. And that's what I've been doing. In 2009, I started channel writing, and I channeled angels on my angel board, then channel writing, and I write to stop sex slavery, and that's what I've been doing. And I'm explaining this over and over on the internet, and faxing, email, so on, blogging, posting, you name it, YouTubing. 9 years I've been reporting in some fashion. And I report and do crime tips. I'm telepathic, I'm a channel writer, I'm a full medium, and a clairvoyant. And I do time travels, astral project, and actually see the crimes happening. They put them down tubes in a sack. There's one time travel I had late at night. They put the people in sacks down a tube, like a plumber's pipe. My reading says it's under sod. And so I have many tips like this on the internet. And I'm trying to stop the ID theft. As PayPal told me, a group lied, my PayPal email was theirs. And I've worked very hard for Stop Traffic, Stop Slavery money for many years requesting it. And my readings have said that in 2005, 6, 7, when I was doing my angel board every night at River Farm Drive, many crime tip angel board jobs were sent for me to stop slavery and stop trafficking. And that this cult of female mutilators who do I Spy and frame nice mothers and capture the mothers and daughters to snuff clit cutting kiddie porn murder rooms underground where they commit gruesome murders. My reading says they are the ones stealing my crime tip jobs. My readings have said many times that angel board jobs were sent for Nancy Fox psychic detective crime tip jobs for word spelling on my angel board, which is like a Ouija board, but it has an angel on it, and spelling out words that I did every night. In summer '05 I started this, and I did it every night for years till I started channel writing, which was spring of 2009. And so that's about 5 years of angel board readings and 9 years, well, not 9 years, 8, it's been 5, it was 5, however long, 5 years or so of angel board readings, channel writing I do for 9 years. It's a full medium clear vessel. My reading says that many angel board jobs were sent for me, crime tip angel board jobs for Nancy Gail Fox to River Farm Drive into my real estate office, and that they were taken by this clitoral cutter cult ring stealing my mail by spying. And my reading says they took many angel board jobs and salaries were sent for me, and that they still take it, that they started stealing it in 2009, my Medium for God channel writer mail, and my reading said they steal it and lie it's real estate bulk mail, because I was a realtor before I started my Medium for God prophet writer channel writer business 9 years ago, and my reading says they lie it's real estate bulk mail and take it at 50 post offices. And that's a tip I wanted to give. And my reading says could have been 10,000 angel board jobs, crime tip jobs sent for Nancy Gail Fox, psychic detective, to River Farm Drive, 2005, job from China, 2006, a stop traffic job, 2007. My reading says it was a job from Paris, France, Nancy Gail Fox, angel board job. And my reading says in 2009, a Russia, USA embassy job, something like this. I have all these sort of crime tips about jobs sent for me that are stolen in the mail, because they don't want me reporting the crime tips that I've been reporting for 9 years. So that's what my reading says. And then in 2009, they stole it at a secret post office and lie there, Nancy Gail Fox fan club. They lie it's realtor bulk mail. And then 2010, my reading says they sent mail, UPS, FedEx, to women by Ranchito Avenue, where I was working. 2009, Ranchito, Sherman Oaks. And they sent my UPS, FedEx, Medium for God prophet writer mail to other women in the neighborhood. And then they did this, and then they told other psychics to take it in 2010, 11, 12. And that some psychics are taking my mail and lying it's theirs, and so on and so forth. And then I opened PayPal in 2013, and a group of people lied it was their email address. So my reading says it's the clit cutter kitty porn snuff ring that hacked me and robbed my PayPal, that they sit underground and siphon it out and send it to other emails and tell people to collect it, and that they all deposit it the same day and time, and they lie it's for their crime tips, that they steal my work by hacking, then they spell check it, redo it, cover their crimes up, send it to somebody to copy paste on a letterhead, FedEx it out, rob my money, and lie the money of mine they steal is for their bogus report, which it's not. And so slavery never stops, because they are robbing the money that's for my crime tips, reporting them. And that's what I was trying to explain in here. I started channeling God in 2005 at our house on River Farm Drive on my angel board, angels, my father, and so on. And many years of this, in 2008, I started the Stop Sex Slavery readings. 2009, I started the channel writing, and I faxed all night and day. 2009, the channel writing by God, Jesus Christ, to stop sex slavery internationally. And I write also for passed on American, United States of America presidents, and they report how slavery is run. And I do this day in and day out, and the bottom line is it's a clitoral cutter ring who frame nice mothers to capture them and their daughters, and lie it's to help them. And that is a tip that I had to say. So amen to you for being there, for listening to this, and for helping to stop it, so no one else is taken to the clit cutter, serial killer, snuff kitty porn rings. It's a cult who think they're saving life by murdering.